So breath, I have, and this is what we'll talk about more on Sunday. I have a toolbox of breath techniques. Now, some of these breath techniques reflect the 5 modes. So when I'm standing, I have certain techniques. That's a toolbox of breath. That's like a toolbox inside of a toolbox. So I have breath techniques as one toolbox. And then I have breath techniques when I'm standing. I have breath techniques when I'm sitting. I have breath techniques when I'm laying down. And there tends to be some consistency in these toolboxes. I add some every now and then, but we want balance. We don't want a toolbox that's so oversaturated with stuff that we forget, but we also don't want it too narrow that we don't have the diversity to adapt to everyday situations as they occur. That's an important point. So when I'm sitting, when I'm standing, when I'm walking and moving, I have very particular points of attention on my breath. Like even the breath direction has so many different things I can do with it. That's why I call it a toolbox. So for example, when I'm going upstairs with those big, 5-gallon water jugs, I have a particular breath technique that I feel like helps me physically get up those darn stairs. That's physical exertion. And I have 5 more to go, and I have to take them not only in the apartment, but I have to put them away. Or Shayna does, either way. So that would be a different breath technique than when I'm just sitting down and reading. But both are in my toolbox. And because they're in my toolbox, I can change and switch and move around as much as I need to based on what the moment is presenting. I think that's a really fun way of looking at the universe. How is it presenting? How am I presenting?